singing. It is a bunch of... The Supergirl set is just a bunch of theater kids who made it. So it's that kind of energy. Do you like Batman Arkham City? No. I hate it. I love it. What was my favorite episode to film this season? Probably a tie between 15 and 10. 15 just because I was really excited about what we were filming, and I mean I had a great time doing all those scenes with Roxy and Pearson and Melissa, and I had some really great scenes together in that, so that was really fun. But 10 was so much fun. I loved 10. 10 was the one was the bottle episode, had all the brainies. And that was a really, really fun episode to do. That last scene, well, not the last scene, but the fight scene in the bar was really hard because the floor in there was had no traction, and I have no traction on my and no one has any traction on the shoes of their super suit. So it was a process of trying to figure out, and we used hairspray and we used slide, there's this spray, and nothing was really working. So you can kind of see in the episode, I start to run and I'm like, and so that was a lot. It was really fun though. I loved that episode. Harry Potter and Supergirl crossover. I'd love it. I'd love to see it. Let's see what else. What is your favorite dream pun? I've had a lot of good ones. I really loved when she wrote Sleeping Beauty on the Crook's forehead. I thought that was so much. It was brilliant. Just truly, truly brilliant. What do you... I love your wall. Oh my god, thank you very much. I've been trying to make my room... This isn't my childhood bedroom or anything. My parents moved to Austin a couple years ago, so my room is full of boxes and crap. So I'm trying to go through stuff and make it feel more like home. I have all my other stuff right here. Did you watch Supergirl before you were on it? No, I watched Arrow a lot, and I really liked Arrow. And when I first got the audition, they referenced Nia as being very reminiscent of season 1 Kara, and of course I hadn't watched the show, so I had no idea what that was. So I went back and I watched the first couple episodes of the first season, and then of course fell in love with it, and then I tore through everything. Let's see, how does alright, hang on, I'm gonna pause this real quick. I gotta answer sorry, that was the cast group chat. Do you plan on getting a dog one day? I really hope so. I'd love to. I can't have a dog in my apartment, so I'd have to move. Have you seen Game of Thrones? No, my brother watched it, and so I walked in on him watching it a couple times. That's wild. The whole thing was wild to me. I tried reading the first book, and like the siblings were doing it, and then they pushed a kid out a window. It was a lot. It was like a lot, like the first like 5 chapters, and I was like, I need to take a step back for my mental health. It was just coming at me like 80 miles a minute. I'll probably actually try to watch the whole thing in the future because it looks really good. Do you have any more League of Legends pops? No, just those 3. Oh, whoops. I don't know how this blasted app works. Blue or red? Blue, because Dreamer. Alright, what else? Describe the final episode. Okay, so the finale is, I don't know how to describe it without, like, giving away major spoilers. It's really, really cool. It's very, really epic. It's got a lot of cool fight scenes in it. Yeah, it's a lot. I am trying so hard to think of a way to describe the finale without giving any major spoilers, but I can't. You just have to watch it. It's so cool. I mean, it's directed by David, so you know it's gonna be amazing. But it's gonna be money. That's all I can say. Is the finale a mashup of 519 and 520? I honestly don't know what the plan was for the 520 footage that we shot. I don't know if it's gonna get repurposed or if it's gonna get scrapped. I have no idea. But I have complete faith in the team, and I'm sure whatever they put together is gonna be amazing. I'm really excited. I personally kind of excited to see it because I now have no idea kind of what it's going to be like going into it. So I'm really excited to see what the finale has in store. I think it's going to be really cool. Is the cast close in person? I mean, I think so, unless everyone secretly hates me. No, yeah, the cast is really close. I love all of them so much. I miss all of them so much. We were all just texting this morning. They're all doing good. Everyone's doing well. Everyone's staying safe and healthy, and you know, it's just I think it was really hard because, you know, we're up in Vancouver, you know, a lot of us are away from home. And so really we only kind of have each other. And we put all this, you know, all the blood, sweat, and tears into this season, and it just ended so abruptly that it was just a very unceremonious, well, I'd say it was an unceremonious goodbye, but there really wasn't a goodbye. It was just that last day on set, it was me, Stas, and Julie in the makeup trailer. And they just, and one of the ADs came in and she just said, go home. And we're like, okay. So we just went home. It was very funny. As we were all pulling out, the news was starting to spread. Literally, as Melissa pulled up, and then just kind of backed out. Yeah, it was a really weird day. Dang it! I don't know why I keep trying to press buttons and it's not working. Do I? Huh. Let's see. What else? You guys all doing good? Is everyone staying safe? And Harry Potter or Star Wars? Don't make me choose. Star Wars. I can't believe you'd, I'm not gonna choose. I can't believe you'd even say that. That's just so, how dare you? I can't. How dare you? Are you gonna do season 6? To my knowledge, I'm in season 6. Yeah, yes. Dreamer will be coming back, so that will be fun. Why are you so beautiful and special? Oh, thank you. It's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of responsibility. But you know what? Someone's got to do it. Let's see. I'm trying to. I'm trying to do a thing. Oh, yeah, you figured it out. Hi, darling.
How are ya?
I am so well. How are you?
I'm good. I didn't know how to request. I don't know.
I think I don't know if I had to request it or I think you just have to view it.
Yeah, no, thank God you did that because I'm like,
I've never.
Where do you go?
I don't know.
Hi,
I don't understand this app.
You're doing much better than I am.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
How are you doing? Listen, we love to see it.
I am technically a dog mom.
Hey, your Instagram stories of the dogs are the only thing getting me through this.
I only have dog photos. Like, this is so sad. Like, we've been growing vegetables, so we're like, I have vegetable photos or dog photos. That's all I have, and
that's all you need.
That's all I do.
Oh, listen, we'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Stunning.
I'm not gonna hide who I am. How are you, baby?
I'm good. I'm just sitting around in Texas. I have all my photos are nothing. I have nothing here. It's just me and my parents. I've been trying to convince my parents to. I tried to convince my parents to foster a dog, but they can't have a dog in the place they're renting. So I'm like,
man. I know. It was actually kind of nice that this whole COVID thing that's kind of hit everybody. There were so many dogs in shelters that have been gone. So many people have been adopting them. That's that's one of the most beautiful things that is coming out of this whole mess that we're all in. But yeah, it's crazy. We're the same. We can't rescue or adopt anything else right now because we have our hands full.
You do. But you absolutely do.
Yeah, it's been interesting. I'm still here in Vancouver.
Yeah.
You
normally you live in LA, right?
I'm in Los Angeles. Yeah. Normally I'm in LA. And I was we were going to travel back down when the show got, shut down and then we're like, let's just stay up here. It's I don't know. I'm glad that we did because things are obviously a little bit better here. I mean, I don't want to say better, but I think they're a little bit more manageable.
Realistically, it's being handled much better up there than down here.
Yes, unfortunately.
Everything's, at least where I am, everything's starting to open back up. And
the Texas
Yeah.
Roadhouse is now open for dine-in dining, and I'm like,
Really?
it's a
Now,
trap.
are they doing like
It's a trap. I
restrictions? Like,
miss
is
that honey butter, and I miss those rolls, and I just really want to be a part. I want that to be a part of my life and a part of my diet. And I'm like, no, it's a trap. Don't do it.
Do it. We have not. Whatever. We have to indulge. It's that time. We're lucky that we have to indulge now.
It's true. I've been trying.
Like,
I've been
we get on
trying
this,
to be
like,
really good.
the what?
I've been trying to be really good. I like tried working out. Turns out I hate that. But I'm like trying to be good, and I just had like a 4 a.m. ice cream sundae the other night. That was a
Wait,
low.
were you up till 4 a.m. or did you wake up and be like,
I was up till 4 a.m. and then I
Okay.
was up way past 4 a.m.
Okay.
So just in the middle of my nocturnal sleep schedule, I was like, I need that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Actually, I tried doing the whole workout thing, and I have this beautiful group of girls from LA that I'm like, you know, kind of like hold each other accountable. Like, let's go, let's sign up, let's do it. I sprained the shit out of my foot, and I hop around. I'm like, I'm not built for this. Like, I can't do burpees. I was actually just talking about that. I'm like, I can't do burpees. Who invented burpees? Who? What's wrong with you? Who are you?
When I was those are the things where you run back and forth, right?
No, those are the things. No, it's you jump, and then you do a plank, and then you put you throw your feet back, and then I don't even know even know how, and then you jump again. It's kind of like a jumping jacks and a plank and a jump back. Anyway, it sucks, and I hurt my foot.
None of that. I want no part of any of that.
No, it sucks.
That sounds terrible. Actually, you know what? No, I was watching one of Lisa's live streams, and because she's been doing these like live workout and she was doing burpees, and I was like, oh
no. Yeah, there's a couple of people that I've been like following, and they're like, and now 10 burpees. I'm like, pause. Oh my god, my internet isn't working.
Yeah, like, oh, I can't hear you.
I can't. I don't know. What did you say? Yeah,
totally.
Well,
I was just actually before you joined, I was just talking about the last day of filming.
Yes.
Yeah,
I know we were there.
Yeah, it was you, me, and Staz in the makeup trailer.
I know. We were about to have our first scene in so long.
I don't think I've seen you since like the beginning of the season.
No. I know. You don't even come to work anymore.
Listen, I take naps. I'm all about naps.
I'm trying to save the world over here.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm just saving the world. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Catco, people, get to work. Barking orders around.
Well, listen.
I know that was a very crazy day. It kind of like it was
really
like the
weird day.
Yeah, it was like the beginning of like, I think the scariest part of it, all of that, especially in the beginning, obviously, it's the unknown, the not knowing anything. Oh yeah, not knowing what's gonna happen or what are we supposed to do? What are the rules? Like, who am I gonna get sick? Like, am I sick? Like, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's and then also just like on the production schedule side of it, you're like, I don't know if I can't go.
Yeah.
Do I stay? Do I leave? Because I was planning on staying in Vancouver for at least another 2 weeks when I left. But then they were like, oh no, we're gonna close the borders, and so then it was just like this mad dash to like get all my like affairs in order and taking out all the trash. And my apartment is in no way, shape, or form clean, but it was just all about like getting like the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Well,
it was scary because it was like it's everybody telling you, go ahead and buy all the essentials. Like, you need to buy this, you need to buy that. Like, you need to prepare to be at home for like the next month and eat at home. And I'm like, oh, what? And I think, I feel like Canada has been, I mean, at least BC, Vancouver was in a bit better shape than a lot of other places. So
yeah,
we're lucky, but I mean, at least now we know more, and you know, we're able to keep ourselves healthy and keep others healthy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But I miss you.
I miss you too. I just wanted this to hurry up and be over. I miss Vancouver. I miss work.
I know, and that's a scary part because it's like, when are we gonna be able to start work again? You know.
So I'm just like, I'm just like sitting in my parents' house, like losing my mind, eating ice cream at 4 p.m., living my best life.
I get it. We're having a very social distanced hangout at my partner's his parents' place, because for Mother's Day. But it's so weird. It's like the first time we've gone out in 2 months. Yeah. Like, I don't know. Hi, like, hug.
I don't know how to interact with humans or people anymore.
It's weird. Yeah. But we're healthy. You're healthy. Your family's healthy. My family's healthy. And that's all we can.
Physically healthy. Mentally, not so great.
Well, that's a whole. That has nothing to do with COVID.
That's just always.
That's just people.
That's just part of my
charm. That's a whole other. Yeah. Are people asking questions?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I've only done this live thing once before.
Okay. So
I'm not.
Let's see some. Can you tell us anything about season 6? Okay.
I don't know anything.
We will be there.
Yeah. I think I'll be there.
That's honestly all we can say about season 6.
Yeah. That's about it.
Where are the new photos? Oh, are they down?
I barely even remember what happened in season 5 right now. Like, I
seriously.
When you're like, oh, there's a show tonight, I'm like, oh, which one? What episode?
18, 19, and 20 were such a blur for me.
Yeah, same.
And of course it was back in, like, we were doing it in, like, February and March. So I'm trying to, like, people have been asking me all day, like, questions like, oh, what happened in this episode and next episode? I'm like, I don't remember.
I mean, if last week was Melissa's episode, so now I'm trying to remember whose episode was it this week. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's not David's, is it?
No, his is next.
Oh my god, this is awful. I love that we're in, like, Supergirl's handle, and I'm like,
what happens on the show? We don't know,
man.
It's just like, tune in and find out.
Yeah, that's right. You can just watch it.
Oh, what was your favorite episode to film? I kind of already talked about it. Mine was the bottle episode with all the different brainies.
Yes.
That was really fun. What about you?
Ooh, I don't know. There were some really fun ones, but I do have to say that the most fun I had was the one, was it episode 6? It was her backstory of how, like, her and Lena's, like, friendship, and kind of how.
And y'all went full Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That was really fun. That was really, I think we had a great time doing that. And it was, and then, like, the Akrata, like, I had to put the damn suit on. It was amazing.
Welcome to hell. Just the process
of
putting
exactly. Everyone's like, how's the suit? I'm like, it's great for 5 minutes.
Totally.
Then you have to go to the bathroom. And
it's, like, great for pictures.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. It's great for posture too, but it sucks. It's
my posture's never been better, and I absolutely hate it. It's just dreadful.
It's sweaty. It's things. I already sweat too much to, like. Yeah, it was fun for a minute, but that was I feel like that was a really good episode just because I got to, like, do a lot of other things. You got to see a lot of other sides of her as a not just the, like.
Oh, Andrea!
Boss. She here?
She just commented, I heart you guys. I love you, Andrea.
I love you, Andrea.
Give bye kisses for me.
Can we do 3 people, or is it just 2?
No, just 2 people. Hello.
Hey.
It's my father.
Hi.
Oh, hey, how's it going?
What's up?
Dinner soon? Your mother's doing dinner? What do you want to do?
I think she said she wanted to get tacos.
Okay.
Tacos.
She said she's not going to do it. So.
All right, I'll do it.
Okay. See you, Julie.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Dad.
Tacos in Texas. Oh.
There's this place we've been trying to get into for months, and it's just, and we tried to get in on Cinco de Mayo, and which was just a mistake. The lines wouldn't even pick up.
Where?
There's this place. It's called like Juanita's something.
Are you in Austin proper? Like in
no,
near
no,
Austin?
I'm like Austin, like over there.
Yeah, but you're not too far from like
No.
South Palm or something. Okay.
Yeah.
I love Austin.
Yeah, it's I'm like in some golf course suburb moment.
It's fine.
It's great. It pisses me off because we'll be driving and we'll be coming back and there's just like a bunch of people like playing golfs, not socially distancing, not wearing masks. I'm like,
Frustrating. I feel like I like if I'm in the car driving and I see people like so close together, I'm like, social distance.
you're like,
You're
I'm just gonna wedge my car between you guys.
Yeah, basically, like, come on, like I'm staying home. I'm covering myself. I'm washing my hands. Like, do your part. You know,
Absolutely.
The faster we all cooperate and do this together, the faster we can get to back to some sort of normalcy, normal life.
Yeah.
I can get back to LA for a minute.
God.
I know.
Yeah, it was between for me going back to LA and going back to Texas. And it just got to the point where I was like, I don't have to pay rent at my parents' house. And it's just kind of like where the line is gone. I was like, we don't know how long this is going to last.
You don't. And that's the scary part.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I need to get back to LA because I have a life in my apartment there and all that stuff. But it's like, oh, shit. All right, eventually.
Oh. Jeez.
Meh.
Love it. Love it. All right, let's see.
What time is what time is the show? I'm like, what time is the show?
It's at
'cause you're 9-6 Central. Sorry, I should know.
9 Central Eastern. So then 6 o'clock my time, right?
Yeah. Well, are you Central?
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
you're 7, 8? I don't know. Okay.
I would be, but I'm 2 hours behind the East Coast. You know what? Show's on when it's on.
Probably 8. You're probably Central.
Yeah. But I watch stuff early because I'm on for some reason we get main TV still.
Oh, because you probably like maybe satellite TV or something. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah. So.
Yeah. I don't have cable.
It's fine. We get all the Maine news. So I
Yeah.
just get to know what's going down in Maine.
Oh, well, you're from Maine, so that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any kind of cable, so I haven't been able to like tweet live or whatever it's called because I'm like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I think I'll probably, when the show's on, I'll probably like live tweet it or something, or like live Instagram it, I guess. No spoilers, of course. But
well, no spoilers because we don't know. So yeah, totally.
Listen,
yeah, I'm not gonna give away
I'm just
anything.
here for the ride. I'm here to be surprised. Can't wait.
I'm gonna watch it just like you because I have no idea what happens. Cool.
Totally. I'm like, let's see what happens. I don't know.
Aren't you surprised? I am.
What will happen next?
Oh man,
We're
really
see.
good at
Oh, here's a good one. If you could have one power in real life, what would it be?
like a superpower?
Yeah, I feel like flying, right? That's like the
Flying
right
would be good.
answer.
Flying
I
would
feel
be
like
good.
that's like, I don't know if that's like
I
a
still stick to
basic-
teleport.
Yeah.
It's like
That's kind of like a Grata's powers, right? Like teleporty, shadowy moments.
Yeah, she has these powers in the shadows, so she teleports in the dark.
Right.
Well, it's funny because it's like, yeah, you know, so you come out of the shadows and there's so many times in the show that I'm like, but that's not a shadow. That's just a light. Well, we still need to see you. I'm like, oh, God.
She comes out of the shadows, and you're like, sir, it's daylight.
Yeah, but then they do such a great job CGI and like putting everything in that it's like, oh, it actually does look like. But on stage, you're like,
hi gang. Totally.
Here I am.
Ooh. Ah! I'm like really loving the superpower CGI this season.
Yes,
the Dreamer powers look really good.
Yours, they look really good.
I'm really into it.
You're really good.
Thank you.
Just saying.
Thank you.
What are you gonna do? You just can't help it.
It's actually not CGI. I can actually just do that.
The reason why I'm here is because this is really me. It's good.
Yeah, totally.
I like it.
I can't act
Somebody
for
from
shit,
Turkey,
but I can shoot blue beams out of my hands.
You definitely can act for shit.
Not as much as I can shoot blue beams in my hands.
No. I think I was. I think I was very like. I feel like there's a like a level of like nerves, especially coming into a show that's already been so established and like and like you guys are such a tight group of people and such a beautiful group of people that it's like, oh God, I don't want to be like the odd man out, or you just want to like fit in as much as you could. And
totally.
So you guys are so nice. You guys were so nice about that. You and Melissa and it just everybody was so, especially the whole Catco thing when it's like the first day. The first season,
day, they were like,
how dare you?
Can you deliver? Actually, can you just like do a one-woman Shakespeare show by yourself?
Yeah, I was like, I looked at Robert. I'm like, are you trying to? Do I have to?
Is this hazing?
Now? Is this like? Let's see if she can do this kind of thing.
Totally.
But that day really was really nerve-wracking, and you and Melissa and Makad, like you guys made it like I was like, oh, okay.
The Catco scenes are always really, really fun.
Yeah,
They
are. I know.
I haven't seen her in a minute, but I love Catco.
I know she changed. Catco.
She did. I'm excited.
I didn't realize that you guys did a lot of different sets on that set. So every time I'd walk onto
it
that stage, I'm like, oh,
every
what
season.
is this?
Yeah.
It was cool.
I really like Andrea's Catco. It's really swanky.
I did too, but I have to say, I really like Jimmy's office.
His was really cool.
I
love the bookshelves.
Cool. Yeah, his aesthetics were kind of like, it actually reminds me because a lot of the things that are at my plays are very that kind of, a lot of wood, a lot of metal, a lot of kind of that kind of aesthetics that I was like, oh, this is so nice. And then like the next time I go in to shoot, I'm like, oh, got it.
You're like, oh, this is
cool.
Okay.
No,
it's great.
Can we go back to the other one? No, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that I really like that set. But then that lasted 2 seconds.
Yeah. Is that an Elsa Funko Pop? No. It's the Golden Girls.
You have golden curls?
Yeah!
That is the cutest.
I love them.
That is very cute.
My mom
That is
got
very,
one.
very cute.
I love the Golden Girls.
You're so cute. You're such an old soul.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's true.
I actually
very
am B. Arthur.
You're what?
I actually am B. Arthur.
Yeah, I could see that actually.
Yeah.
If they do a remake, please be in it.
Oh my god. I think they're doing a remake with like gay men.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I like.
Which I'm like, the first one wasn't?
Right. Yes,
like,
it
for all
was.
for all intents and purposes.
Oh man.
Let's see what else.
Is Andrea still here? Should we try to text her?
No, she had to do. She's on like a Zoom meeting. She said hi everybody though.
She's always. Algo en español. Do I miss Argentina? Sí, se extraña la patria. Sorry, Nicole.
Oh, I actually took 4 years of high school Spanish, so I actually understand nothing.
Ah, good for you. It's usually when like, oh, I took Spanish in high school. I'm like, okay, good. And so you try speaking Spanish, and they're like, no. Cool.
I am fully at peace with the knowledge that I am a disappointment to my Spanish teacher.
Yeah, but you're hardly a disappointment to anyone, so.
Well, you should have seen me in this class.
Hey, my acting teacher told me I should never act because I was terrible, and she didn't hire me. Well, hire me. We were doing plays in high school, and I would always get like rock number 3.
I got the same thing.
You really?
I got no lead in any. I was robbed
Ever.
consistently. Okay,
Ever.
so here's
there
the
was
team.
one chick in my class that she was like every lead was her, and I'm like, but why? And I would get like fairy number 21. I'm like,
no, and honestly, I think it was Grudges, because my first show ever, my family ended up, we were getting an award in Boston, so we couldn't be there for opening night, so they had to move opening night, and I'm pretty sure, and of course it was like, what? It's not like, no, they didn't tell me in advance, I didn't know.
Yeah.
And so I'm pretty sure like just the whole drama department for the next 4 years just like held that against me. And they were like, oh no, she can have nothing. Forget her. Senior year, we did Cry of Players. And of course, you know high school theater. It's very like, okay, seniority gets the lead. I was the most senior member of the cast. The only other senior was my brother, and he'd only been doing it for 2 years. And I was like, oh, I can be whoever I want. And they sat us both down, and they were like, so we both want you to be the leads, but they are married. And I was like, oh, okay, well, listen, I understand. Give me that part. Screw him. And I was like, I paid my dues. And so they ended up giving him the male lead, and they thought it was inappropriate for me to be the female lead since it was his wife, so I did not get the lead. Instead, they had me play his mistress.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was a very small school. Everyone knew exactly what they were watching.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? We're look at you now.
Dreadful. I'm
Look
still
at you
scarred.
now.
I can't
So
sleep.
am I. And that was a long time ago, because I'm not going to give out how long ago I was in high school, but that was, yeah, it's still like, to this day, I'm like, my acting teacher told me I basically sucked. I was like, which, you know, maybe I did then. I don't know.
Dreams.
The what?
I have high school theater stress dreams. The Cinderella musical keeps me up at night.
Oh my God. What was the first thing you
Prince
did?
is giving a ball.
What was the first play you did in high school?
Oh, it was Taming of the Shrew.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was Petruchio's person.
Okay.
Like felt whenever we did Shakespeare, I was always the sassy female sidekick of the male lead.
Well, I kind of see that. That's a good one.
Well, you know.
I mean, it's a good one. Yeah.
Except for the one time we did Henry V. I was a one act. It was so bad. It was terrible.
It's a hard play.
Well, it's a hard play in general, and then you cut it down to 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I was Catherine, and so I just roll in for one scene, speak French, and then leave. And then at the end, I'm marrying Henry, and they're like, oh yeah, you. It was the most random shit ever.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah. It's with the high school, you know, place. Yeah. They're never gonna go smoothly. There are some people that took it really seriously. Since I didn't have like any leads or anything, but I did The Crucible was my very first thing I did, and I remember I played 2 parts. Huh?
I did The Crucible as well.
It's like a given. I was like the first day I did 2 parts. I did like Miss Putnam in the beginning, and then I was one of the accused girls in the courtroom scenes, and I remember getting like these insane laughing attack like I just couldn't stop laughing, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm bad.
That's
at this.
me whenever I do a scene where someone's yelling at me. As Nicole, I get so nervous.
Yeah.
I'm like, please don't be mad at me. So I just start laughing.
That's fair.
Last season
because you're trying to deflect it.
Pretty much. Last season we did a scene where Brainiac leaves Nia pretty much to get sent to Lex Luthor's prison camp. And so I'm like strapped to a chair in this like prison cell, and he like walks in and he's like all aligned and evil. And I'm like, oh, you're here to save me. And then he's like, I'm not going to free you. And then he went off book and he started improvising. And I was trying so hard because that whole episode, he was so amazing. But I was trying so hard to stay in it because I was like, he's giving me such good stuff. But I got so nervous because he was like, do you want to know why? And I was like, why? And he was like, because you don't matter. And I was like, oh, you sound like my mom.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
It's hard when you get those like those attacks of laughing and like it's so hard to control that.
Yeah, it was so good. And then afterwards, Jesse was like, yeah, I could see you breaking. And I was like, I was trying so hard.
That's amazing. That's a challenge in itself. Just trying to keep a straight face when somebody's actually so great at their job, and you're like, oh right, wait, what am I supposed to say? I'm just in awe of what you just did. Thank you.
Every scene with Jesse, I'm just like,
yeah,
just like good at your job.
He's so good.
And then I'm like, oh,
if I had a scene with Franny this year, and I'm like, oh,
right? It's so fun. So much fun. Yeah. But yeah, we did the Crucible too. I was Rebecca Nurse. Loved it.
Yes.
Old soul.
Yeah.
And I remembered that the courtroom scene, the only person in the play who's not in it is Rebecca. So there was like a whole like 20 minutes where I'm just sitting backstage in like old lady makeup, twiddling my thumbs, like, hope they're doing okay.
Anybody need me? No? Cool.
I was like, hey, okay.
Yeah, I'll just be right here.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm like holding my phone. I'm like, you're doing amazing, sweetie.
Yeah, you guys are great. Killing it.
Yeah, killing it. It was like me, Mrs. Putnam, and Tituba for a while.
Yeah.
And we were all
because Mrs. Putnam wasn't on that courtroom scene because I was now a girl.
Yeah. Well, she goes in. She goes in later because I remember it was the three of us sitting there, and then they leave, and I'm like, oh, well, there. Bye.
Bye. Yeah. There. Oh, hey. Oh, you're on. Cool. Cool. Finish this game, man. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna have to take off.
All right. Thank you so much, love.
Go be social with the Mother's Day. All
right. I should go order my mother tacos.
Do that. Oh, I miss tacos.
I'll send you pictures.
I lived in Texas for a little bit, and I miss that food. I was in Dallas though, but it was a little bit still.
Yum. Listen, it counts.
I know. Have some tacos for me.
You need those real tacos. You gotta go down like Laredo.
Oh yeah. Gotta go to Mexico. Fuck it. Let's go to. Ooh.
I think I said fuck earlier too. It's fine.
Oh great. Oh,
it's Nicole's live, yo. We getting real.
I was so scared about that. I'm like, I don't think I should ever do live anything because I don't know how to not curse. I was trying really hard, but then there it is.
Yeah. I'm always nervous when you have children. I'm always nervous when you have children on set.
Yes. All right, baby girl.
All right.
I adore you. I love you. Have fun tonight.
Thanks you. And thanks everybody for watching us.
Yes, thank you.
Let me do one later or something.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, baby.
Bye.